So let's have a look at virtual products. And a virtual product is a product that doesn't have anything to be shipped. Okay, so there's no physical item that gets shipped out to the customer. What that means is if you went through the checkout process and you only had a virtual product in your checkout basket, then there'll be no request for delivery information or shipping information. So why would you use a virtual product? So a few things that it might be. One is that maybe you've got something like a product warranty. Again, this might not have any kind of deliverable to it. So actually, you just want someone to purchase it as a part of the process. Or it could be that maybe you run events, and so you want people to be able to book their place on the event. But again, there's nothing to be physically sent out in the post. You're going to accept the order confirmation, or you're going to send something via email that will be their booking confirmation for that event. So we're going to look at setting up an event and using a virtual product to do that. Right, so the first thing is I'm going to add product. Okay, so the first question is, what is the attribute set? Now, if I select the attribute sets here, we're creating an event. And so if you remember back to the videos about attributes and attribute sets, it's good to have the attribute set that relates very much to the product that you're inputting the data for. So you're asking the right questions about that particular product. And if we're going to have multiple events as time goes on, then it kind of makes sense that we have an events attribute. All right, so we haven't got one at the moment. I'm going to quickly go in and create one and then rejoin in a moment. So I've gone away and I've created an events attribute set. So now when we come to create a new product, you'll see that we have an events attribute set there. I've not assigned any particular attributes to that attribute set other than the default attributes, but it does mean down the line if there are attributes that are specific to events, then I can just apply them to that attribute set and it will apply them to any future events that we set up. So I select events, and here I'm going to select the virtual product and hit continue. Okay, so we're now creating a new product in the events attribute set. And as you'll see, a lot of this is very similar to setting up a simple product. So we need a name description and a SKU. Okay, then we come to SKU. And again, SKU, in this particular case, we can have stock against virtual products if we wanted to. And in this case, it's an event, we might have a limited number of tickets. So SKU, again, is relevant for this particular product. So we will call it event 1 as the SKU. And I'll just fill in the other details as required. Right, so we come down to inventory, and as you can see, we have the manage stock option here. Now, if it was a virtual product where it was something like a warranty, something where you have unlimited stock, because at the end of the day, a virtual product, there's no physical stock held for it, then you may just want to override the manage stock and say, no, I don't want to manage stock, which means that this item will be available until you say it's not available, okay? If I mark it as in stock, I can go in and say, well, we've only got 250 available spots for this event. And once again, as with all Magento products, the default is that they're marked as out of stock. So until you mark it as in stock, a customer will not be able to purchase it. Okay, I'm going to pop this into the accessories tab, accessories category, sorry. And there we go. There we have our event. So let's have a look and see what that looks like on the front end. Okay, so there's the annual holiday show event, which we'll click through, and we can see our details there, and we can add this to cart. Okay, now let's have a look what happens when we add it to the cart. Okay, it's acting very much like a standard product, but what you'll notice, because this is the only product in the cart, the estimator for shipping is not visible. And if I proceed through to the checkout, I'll just check out as a guest, you will see that it asks for billing information, but there's no shipping information required. Okay, so we can skip the shipping information part of the checkout process.